Well, Mitch, congratulations. 2-year deal. Tell us the emotions, I suppose, when you found out.
So I think things have kind of started kicking off within the last kind of week. I've loved my time in Brisbane, and I've got nothing bad to say about Brisbane. But the opportunity that came up, I think, is too good to kind of take away. So I'm really really excited and really happy with the outcome. So I can only look forward to it now, and so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, just keen to meet the boys and get on the track. Should be good.
And just tell us, I guess one of the things hopefully you'll be able to do, you've had a taste of senior footy, but hopefully work in and play a bit more senior football on a regular basis.
That's always kind of the goal. So I was probably a little bit starved of opportunity at Brisbane with the way how things kind of turned out. But yeah, as I said, I'm really excited to kind of get to Adelaide, and I know my spot's just not going to be given to me. I've still got to want to improve and want to work hard with everyone around me. So that's probably a really exciting thing as well, going to Adelaide. There's a lot of young boys that are keen to get to work. So really looking forward to it.
Brilliant. I'm happy for Maddie or anyone else to take over if they like.
Perfect, Maddie. Go take away.
Hey, Mitch. How you going? I just wondered, mate, in terms of the reasons for coming here, what did it boil down to in the end?
It was obviously there was so I probably looked at it, and probably the time security as well. So the 2-year kind of deal was kind of a good selling point, and I had some good chats with people from the club. So it excited me a lot, and obviously just being a little bit starved opportunity, I feel like I'm AFL ready, and I'm probably ready to back myself to really kind of make an impact at AFL level. So and then obviously the group that's kind of in front of me, I know there's a good core group, there's good leaders at Adelaide, and as well as good emerging players as well that just really want to improve. So it's really exciting, and it was a good point for me, I think.
When you say you spoke to a few people at Adelaide, was one of them your former teammate Ben Keys? And if so, what did he have to say?
Yeah, Keysy was into me last week or so. He's up in Brisbane at the moment, so I've still keep really real close tabs with him. He's stoked as well for me. He's one of the better blokes going around. So he was just really happy for me to kind of jump on board, and he's already given me a warm welcome, as you can imagine. So it's good. It's good.
Yeah, happy to pass it around as well.
Beautiful.
Mitch, you played a bit across the wing and half back. Where do you see you playing your best footy at Adelaide?
So early on in my career, I played a lot of kind of deep in the back lines and half back, and then this year I probably played a little bit more wing half back. So that's where I played a lot of my footy, but at the end of the day, I'm just ready to play AFL, and as cliche it is, whatever the team kind of wants, I'm ready to do that. So it will be what it is, but so that's probably the areas, yeah.
And you also got a bit of a link to Adelaide in terms of your brother played a game from. What's that sort of like as well, having that sort of link in the family?
So obviously coming from a small country town in South Australia, it was a big deal when I was younger. I think I'm about 12 years younger than him, so I was pretty young when that all went down. But I still remember it very clearly. But it's a cool little fact. But I think at the end of the day, it doesn't hold too much stead. It's just I'm just really excited to be a part of it. So that's good.
Does he help guide you, give you any advice along the way in terms of your AFL career?
Absolutely. If I've got some questions and stuff or things to get off my chest, he's kind of played a lot of footy, played a lot of Sandfield footy, and he was obviously on a list for 3 or 4 years with Adelaide. So he's always someone good to bounce off, but I've always had a lot of really good support around me with family and friends as well. So he can take a little bit of credit, but there's always been a lot around me. I'm part of a large family as well. So he's been good, and so have they.
Perfect. That's all for me. Cheers, mate.
Beautiful. Jace, do you want to go next?
Well, that was me.
Oh, was it? Sorry, mate. I've been looking around. Taylor, do you want to go?
Cheers, mate. Congratulations once again, Mitch. We'll start off with, obviously, during the lockdown period early on, you were back down at Mundalla with obviously Link McCarthy down at Bordertown there. Did a small experience like that give you a little bit of an urge to potentially come back home, or was it only a decision that you made in recent times that you decided to come back to South Australia for more opportunity?
No, I really enjoyed my time back home with him, but at the end of the day, no, I was fully committed to Brisbane. I really love my time here. I can't stress that enough. It's probably only been the last little week or so where things have kind of come to kind of come up, and I think just the opportunity that's been offered and the fact that I see myself being ready to play AFL. Not really, but it's exciting.
And with another couple of obviously high quality young players and some good experience down in the half back line for the Crows, is there any players that you're looking forward to working with, obviously to 2021 and beyond, pretty much?
To be honest, there's obviously some really quality players part of the Adelaide list. But I mean, at the end of the day, I look at it and you can probably learn off everyone. So you've obviously got the likes of Brodie Smith and Rory Laird and Sloaney and Tex and people like this that have really had some good AFL careers. But there's probably, I see it as there's learning points off everyone, and getting ready to train with everyone, and kind of as long as I'm pushing them and they're pushing me, I think is probably the way to go. So it's exciting. There's a lot of like a good core group there and emerging young players. So I think there's people all around the group that I'm probably pretty keen to work with.
Yeah, just one more for me. How many times are we going to expect you to see you down at Mundalla watching a couple of games potentially throughout 2021?
No, I love down on the farm down there. I keep touch bases with a lot of people down there. So it's probably a little bit of a silver lining that I've ended up at Adelaide and ended up really close to my family. So I'm every chance of being down there a little bit when time allows it. It'd be good to go catch up with some mates and watch some good quality country footy. So I'll be pumped to go down there. Absolutely.
Cheers for that, mate.
Thanks, Taylor. Channel 7, Hazy, is that you there? Channel 7? No? Anyone there? Anyone else with any questions that want to jump in while we're sort of waiting for that?
I might just jump back in if that's okay. You talked before, Mitch, about the security. Am I right in saying that Brisbane were keen to keep you, but with a less of a in terms of the contract length?
Yeah, so I think it's been made known that I did kind of have to turn back an offer from Brisbane, which obviously it was really hard for me considering the friendships and the good relationships I've got, equally with Fags and the whole coaching staff, but as well as all the players. I'm really close to a lot of players, but at the end of the day, I think this is I look at my career and this is probably what's best for me. I talked about probably believing that I'm ready to play some AFL footy, hopefully, and get around the boys down in Adelaide. So that's what I'm really planning on now and looking forward to. So yeah.
Out of interest as well, mate, when do you actually make the move? When will you be back in SA?
Yep. So I'm in Brizzy now, and probably as early as probably the middle of next week, I could be down in Adelaide. So it's going to be a quick turnaround after a stressful couple of days, but. Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of family and a good support network down in Adelaide, so it's not going to be too much of a shift for me. And as well as I've played a little bit of footy with a few of the boys as well, so hopefully that will kind of help me in good stead to get a part of it. So no, it's exciting.